Okay, this equation here. Anyone like algebra at school? Anyone? It's normally one weirdo. It's funny though that I made this joke about algebra, and it wasn't until about 4 or 5 years ago, one of my coaches, we were talking about this very thing about algebra, and he actually asked me, do you know why you do algebra at school? Does anybody know why we do it at school? Anybody? Problem solving, exactly that. Now, if somebody had told me that at school, when people were showing me things like that, and I was just like, what's this shit? Like, when am I ever going to need this in life? If somebody had told me that we use this so you can solve problems, so it helps you further on in life, I might have actually took a little bit more notice. But don't worry, we're not doing algebra today. This is an equation that I seen in a book. It was the first personal growth book that I read in 2006. And it states that event plus response equals outcome. So write that down. Event plus response equals outcome. Event plus response equals outcome. And what this is basically saying, guys, is that you have the ability to change the outcome by how you respond to any given event. So an example of that, it was in the papers going back probably 4 or 5 years ago. You might have seen it, that there was a big traffic jam. I think it was on the M25, and loads of people were going mad, beeping their horns, people were arguing, and one particular woman went in the boot of her car, pulled out a towel, and she sunbathed all day because it was red hot. So some people were stressing out that they were late for work, that it was boiling hot because it was a red hot day in the UK, and this particular female went in the boot of a car, stripped down to her bra and knickers, and just laid out and sunbathed all day. Would you agree that they had exactly the same event? The only thing that changed was the response to the particular event, which changes the outcome. Can you see that? So it's really important, guys. If you get just this one thing over the next 3 days, forget everything else about property. If you get that one thing, your entire life will change. Just this one thing. So your ability to respond to any event and what life throws at us, because would you agree, life throws us a shit sandwich every now and then? Yeah? Pulls the rug from underneath of you when you're least expecting it. Sometimes we can't do anything about the event, but what we can do is change how we respond to it. And how you change your response to something, you can determine the outcome.